Just imagine, every country has placed its future in the hands of Facebook, WhatsApp, Google, and YouTube. Every country, except one. A country that didn't just reject them but slammed the door shut. No Facebook, no Google, no WhatsApp. Yet, China isn't struggling, it's dominating. It's rewriting the rules of technology and power. While most of the world can't survive an hour without these apps, China has risen to become one of the world's leading technology superpowers. Without them, and today, I'll tell you the hidden story behind their rise. The greatest war of our time isn't being fought in Gaza or Ukraine. It's happening right here, in the smartphones we carry. This isn't a war of bullets or bombs. It's a war of information, a war for the human mind. And the victors are those who refuse to hand over their data. Before the rest of the world realized the danger, China understood a brutal truth. The nation that loses its information will one day lose everything, because they didn't want to become kings of intelligence in a kingdom of fools. That's why years ago, they launched a silent revolution. In 2009, after the bloody Uyghur riots, China realized foreign platforms could become weapons of chaos. Facebook was banned first. YouTube followed. By 2010, Google search was blocked. Then came bans on Google Maps, Chrome, WhatsApp, and Instagram. The walls were built higher one by one. Even Microsoft's Bing was temporarily shut down. But China didn't just block outsiders. They built their digital empire. They created WeChat, Baidu, Youku, QQ, Alipay, and Weibo, a whole tech ecosystem that is entirely Chinese and tightly controlled. They even decide when a post by a Chinese citizen will go viral. No foreign ideas sneak in without permission. Of course, some young people in China access Facebook and YouTube through government-approved VPNs, mainly for business. However, overall, China has kept its fortress sealed. Meanwhile, the rest of the world has been surrendering, step by step, click by click. Every day, we hand over our location through Google Maps, conversations through WhatsApp, and interests through Instagram. We think posting our thoughts online is freedom, but every post, every comment, and every like becomes data. Data that feeds artificial intelligence, powers US intelligence agencies, fuels advertising empires, and shapes political movements. Remember the 2016 US elections? The Cambridge Analytica scandal? That was just the tip of the iceberg. Since then, Facebook and others have continued digging into our minds, influencing what we think, believe, and vote. ChatGPT, Google, YouTube, where do you think they got their training data? From us. Our searches, posts, and private thoughts turned into algorithms that now decide what we see, trust, and choose. And when war comes, this data becomes a weapon. They already know where the cracks are. They know which communities will rise, rebel, and crumble. But China fortified itself. It built an ecosystem closed to outsiders, free from foreign control. And us, we became digitally enslaved people. We welcomed Google into our living rooms, whispered to Meta from our bedrooms, and reported to Apple thrice daily from the devices in our pockets. Without even realizing it, we handed over our future.